back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, Shakespeare Macbeth meets South African melting pot of distinctive culture and language. Macbeth is the local is lekker version, which has been adapted by the well-renowned director and writer Marthinus Basson. It features a star-studded cast and will be performed in Afrikaans with English captions at the Baxter Theatre. Today, we're joined by actor David Minnaar from our Cape Town studio. Tell us more about it. David, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Lebo. Thank you very much.
Let's talk about this version of Macbeth. I mean, what makes it different?
Well, I should first say that, we were going to do originally the entire production, but, the full play, but because of budgetary constraints, we're now doing the whole play with only 9 actors. And we're calling it Macbeth Slapeloos because it's been slightly adapted, although we are still using, the text that we are using is the original text. We're not rewriting it or in that sense. Yes.
Talk to us about, the notion behind having an adaptation with South African qualities. What is unique and about this particular production?
Well, it's not really. We haven't really adapted it to a South African situation. It's contemporary. Let me put it that way. It's not really placed in a South African milieu or anything. It's just a contemporary look at the play and what it really is saying. Because it deals with the abuse of power and so on. And that's still prevalent throughout the world right now. I think people can still relate to it very strongly on a political and social level. And obviously then also one can, draw parallels with our own country.
Now, you've won several awards with Macbeth Slapeloos. There's something clearly that you're doing right. What do you think that is? Why do you think the public has responded so well to it?
I think the nature of it's a very interesting production, and it's always fascinating to see what Marthinus Basson does with a classic like Macbeth. It's very visual. And all those aspects, I think, make it very, very interesting for an audience to look at. And I think it's a very intelligent production and exciting in that sense because it does address contemporary issues and the visuals and the sound and so on. It's kind of a multimedia production on that level, and I think people can really relate to it, and especially also young people. I think find it interesting and stimulating.
What for you has been the highlight of being part of this production?
Oh, just working with the cast, and I love working with Marthinus. And the challenge was to see how we're going to, overcome the obstacles that kind of were created by this lack of funding. And so we that was very exciting, the working process in itself. And like I say, it's a fantastic cast to work with. And it's always very exciting to work with Marthinus to see what he's doing with this kind of material.
Okay, so for somebody looking forward to attending Macbeth Slapeloos, what can they look forward to?
Well, I hope a very exciting theatre experience, something that makes sense, that is stimulating, that is thought-provoking, and something that they can relate to.
All right, so give us details. What times? What are your ticket prices? I know you guys are at the Baxter.
Oh, I have no idea what the ticket prices are, but we are performing at the Baxter until the 21st of February. So that is, what is today? Today is Saturday. It's today in 2 weeks' time. We'll be finishing at the Baxter. But don't ask me the ticket prices. I don't know.
David.
And the
Yes.
one. Can I just quickly add something?
Yeah, sure.
The one very important aspect is that we are using subtitles. So for people who aren't very confident with the Afrikaans language, there are subtitles. So they can really follow what the people are saying on stage.
All right, perfect. David, thank you so much. Good luck with the show. David Minar is one of the actors on
Thank you very much.
Macbeth Slapeloos. That's on at the Baxter Theatre in Cape Town. You know, should you be in the area, definitely go and watch that. It should be interesting there for you to watch at the Baxter in Cape Town. He doesn't know the ticket prices. So find out Baxter, www.baxtertheatre.co.za.